The Astronaut's Shadow. The storm raged outside, howling through the narrow streets of the secluded village, where a young boy named Elias pressed his face against the cracked window pane, watching the sky flicker with bursts of lightning. He had always been fascinated by the stars, longing to escape the boundaries of this forgotten place where dreams seemed to wither before they could bloom. His mother, a seamstress, and his father, a fisherman, could barely make ends meet, but that did not deter the fire that burned within him. He wanted to be an astronaut, to reach beyond what others believed possible. From an early age, Elias displayed an intelligence that set him apart. He built makeshift rockets from scraps he found near the docks, devoured books on physics and astronomy borrowed from the village's dusty library, and spent nights mapping the constellations on the roof of his small home. His hunger for knowledge was insatiable, but his reality was cruel. His family barely afforded necessities, let alone the kind of education needed to propel him toward the stars. One evening, as he lay under the open sky, a strange phenomenon occurred. A streak of light cut across the darkness, brighter than any shooting star he had ever seen. It did not fade, but instead hovered, pulsating with an eerie glow. He felt an inexplicable pull toward it. As he reached out, the light flared, and for a brief moment, everything around him vanished into an abyss of silence. Then, just as suddenly, he was back, lying on the ground, staring at the now empty sky. Something within him had changed. The days that followed were strange. He began having vivid dreams, visions of distant galaxies, voices whispering equations he had never learned, images of machines beyond human comprehension. He awoke each morning with a deeper understanding of the universe, as if knowledge was being poured directly into his mind. Years passed, and Elias never wavered from his path. Against all odds, he excelled in school, earning a scholarship that took him away from his humble beginnings and into a world he had only read about. University was grueling, but his determination outshone the challenges. He made a name for himself in the field of astrophysics, and soon, his dreams of space travel became more than mere fantasies. They became possibilities. But shadows lingered. The dreams had not ceased. They grew darker. He saw visions of celestial bodies consumed by darkness, voices warning him of something hidden in the vastness of space, something that watched, something that waited. The more he learned, the more he felt as though he was unraveling a secret that was never meant to be known. Elias was chosen for a groundbreaking mission, one that would take him farther than any human had gone before. The world watched as he boarded the spacecraft, the culmination of his life's work, his destiny. As he drifted through the endless void, he felt an eerie familiarity, as if he had been here before. Then the unthinkable happened. The spacecraft's systems failed. The control panel flickered erratically. His crew members' voices turned to static. A force beyond comprehension took hold, pulling him into an abyss darker than the void itself. His mind fractured under the weight of something vast, something ancient, and then silence. When he awoke, he was not alone. A figure stood before him, its form shifting like liquid shadows. It spoke in a language that bypassed words, entering his thoughts directly. It revealed a truth that shattered his understanding of reality. He had been chosen long ago. The light he had seen as a child was not a mere phenomenon. It was a beacon, a call from something beyond time. Humanity was never alone, and the cosmos held secrets that no mind was meant to comprehend. He returned to Earth, but he was not the same. To the world, he was a hero, a man who had gone farther than anyone before. But inside, he carried the weight of knowledge too great to bear. He saw the world differently, as if layers of reality had been peeled away. And in the night, he still heard the whispers. Elias had achieved his dream, but at what cost? He had touched the stars, but something had touched him in return. And as he gazed up at the sky, he knew, one day, it would call him back.
Whispering echoes.